Hey guys, my name is Andrew Shelton, head hitting instructor with Pro Speed Baseball. We're here inside Semi Baseball Softball Academy in Pineville, Louisiana, and today we are going to talk about gripping the baseball bat. All right, now it's pretty much universally agreed upon the correct way to grip a bat, which is the way we identify how to grip a bat is just by how your knuckles align, right? And we have our two sets of knuckles, which are our knocker knuckles and our puncher knuckles. That basically, if you were going to knock on a door, the knuckles that would touch the door are your knocker knuckles, and if you were going to turn and punch that same door, the knuckles that would hit would be your puncher knuckles. And like I said, it's pretty much everyone agrees for the most part that knockers over knockers is the correct way to grip a baseball bat. Now, the question is, why? The answer, wrist hinge. Okay, now we just said that the reason that it is important to grip the bat the correct way, knocker knuckles over knocker knuckles, is to create and maximize wrist hinge. Now, what is wrist hinge? It's pretty simple. It is the ability to move the bat with your wrists and your wrists alone. The ability to move the bat by only using your wrists is wrist hinge. Okay, now how does each grip affect your wrist hinge? The three different types of grips are basically our knockers over our knockers, and then the box grip here, which is knockers over punchers and punchers over knockers. Okay, and so when I go correct grip, knocker knuckles over knockers, and I hold my arm straight out, I can get more than 90 degrees here of solid wrist hinge. When I change over to box grip and I hold my arm straight out, I can't quite get to 90 degrees of hinge, right? And then when I go strongman grip here, punchers over punchers, and I hold my arms out, I can barely get to about 45 degrees of wrist hinge, right? So why does wrist hinge matter in your swing? Well, two main reasons. All right. The first reason is it is going to maximize your ability to create consistent quality contact. And the reason that that is true is because when I create hinge, wrist hinge through my swing, okay, now I am able to unfold my arms and move my hands directly at my intended target, which is the baseball, all the way to extension and release, unfolding the arms and releasing the wrist hinge directly at my target, and my barrel ends up directly on the other side of contact. Okay, if I start my swing and I lose my wrist hinge early in my swing, now if I try to go directly at the ball, you can see how outside of my intended target I am. So now I'm going to have to change directions to get my barrel back to what I'm trying to hit. So I'm either going to have to take my hands away from the ball to get my barrel back to it, or I'm going to have to lean away from contact to get my barrel to the ball. Both of those things are you going the opposite direction of what you are trying to hit, which is going to significantly decrease your chance of creating consistent quality contact. Right? So the first reason that gripping the bat, knockers over knockers, is important is because it maximizes our wrist hinge and allows us to take a direct hand path to the intended target without ever having to go anywhere other than directly at what we're trying to hit. And so the second reason for gripping the bat correctly, allowing for maximum wrist hinge, actually matters is because it is one of the single most important factors in how well you are able to maximize your ability to create bat speed. Okay, it is one of the most important things in the creation of bat speed. Now, to prove this point, I'm going to stand with my hips wide open to target, okay, chest and hips wide open, so I can't use them anymore, they're already gone, and I'm going to use only unfolding of the arms and unhinging of the wrists through the swing, to and through contact, trying to make quality swing through ball here, and so you can see that I was still able to get a little bit on that. Now, obviously, not as much as I would be able to if I was using lower half and creating a little momentum with the weight transfer and everything else. But I was still able to get bat speed through contact simply because of unfolding of the arms, creating and releasing wrist hinge through contact. Now, the exact opposite of that would be to use everything else except for wrist hinge. So I can get set, and I can hold my hands just like this, and then I can take it back and I can use everything else. Now, obviously, that may look a little funny, and it felt a little funny, but you can see the difference in how much everything else adds and how much unfolding of the arms, creating and releasing wrist hinge adds, right? So those are the two main reasons that gripping the bat correctly matters. Okay, and it's all about being able to create wrist hinge, which is going to allow you to have a consistent hand path directly to target, and it is going to allow you to maximize your ability to create bat speed. Now, one good way to test your grip is if you're just hold the bat, get ready to hit, and then take one hand off either hand. If you can open your hand and see the inside of your palm, and you can still hold the bat with your fingers, then you're in a good spot. Okay, we can do it with either hand. Okay, so if you have the weight of the bat below the inside of your puncher knuckles in your palm, if you try to open your hand, bat's going to fall straight down. Okay, so let's get to where we can take a hand off, open up your palm, see clear into the inside of your palm, and still be able to hold the bat in your fingers, both hands, either way. All right. So hopefully now you see how important it is to hold the bat correctly, and now you know why it is so important to hold the bat correctly. So now that you know, get out there and grip and rip. Hey guys, I really appreciate you checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit the like button. And while you're at it, go ahead and punch that subscribe button as well. It really helps us grow the channel and be able to put out content like this for you guys. In fact, if you're interested, go ahead and click the iCard in the corner. It'll send you to a preview of a bonus lesson from the All Access members only portion of our website. Y'all get out there and good luck with your swing.
I'll start showing how our weight shift is involved with the release of the bat. We just simply need to understand exactly where we want to be in our weight shift. So we're going to get a lot more specific. We're going to be talking about the timing of getting the back pocket in front of the tee at the same time we're hitting the ball. But the first thing we need to do, guys, is we need to rep this out and make sure that we can definitely get the weight transfer that we need. So we're going to put our arms across our chest. We're going to get at least 100 repetitions